What's going on, people? TroopzTV, back again. Back up, blood clot again. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out, blood.
No.
I don't even know what episode it is. I don't really care what episode it is. She's here. Yeah.
I am here.
Yeah, she's here.
Babes, no need to be angry towards me. Yeah. I'm not Leon Bailey, okay?
This one tried to draw me out, you know. You're a fake fan. You don't believe.
I didn't say you were a fake fan.
Try to draw me out, Jay.
Did I?
Try to draw man out. Now look, blood. Now look. Where are we, blood? Back to life. Back to blood clot reality, bro. Back to Arsenal bottling trophies. Again. Have I been here before? I was here last year, wasn't I, blood? And I was here before last year, innit? You understand? What, the last 4 years? We bottle at every point of the season. April. The last 4 years, blood? Top 4, bottled. Title, bottled.
Can you look at me,
Title
please?
again, bottled. I don't even want to look at her.
No.
I'm looking at Jay.
No, you can't give it and not take it.
That's the only time I look per man. Yeah, trust me, daddy. Yeah.
Christ.
Because I've had enough, blood. Yeah. This Zinchenko, Bart Simpson, crybaby looking politician, blood. I'm tired of him, bro. I am tired. I am sick and tired, bro. You know, I'm at the point with this guy where I'm looking at him like he's my child. I'm disappointed, blood. You know, the disappointment means more. It hits more, blood. You understand?
That is
disappointed. I look at you like a disappointed father, blood. Like, I've never looked at my children like that. Never looked at Trey like that. Never looked at Carter like that. That's how my mum must have looked at me when I was a youth man on the roads, blood. With just pure disappointment, blood. You understand? Because the man is the shittest, I repeat, shittest left back I have seen put on that beautiful Arsenal top, blood. The shittest, bro. Yeah? When I mean the Don is worse than Andre Santos, blood. Yeah? We're taking it there, bro. We're taking it there, bro. Do you understand? The man cost me the league title last year. I repeat, that man cost me the league title at Anfield last year. I said sell this City agent, blood. This Pep side bitch. Yeah? I said sell this pussy, old blood. I said sell him down the river, blood. I said I'll take 2 million for that idiot, blood. Yeah? You understand? What did we do? We kept him over Kieran Tierney, an actual fucking left back, blood. Yeah? And the excuses they use is, oh, Tierney can't play in the inverted role. Was he playing Kiwior as an inverted left back? No, he wasn't. He was playing him as a natural left back. Why couldn't you do that with Tierney? Let me tell you something, blood. As much good as Arteta has done, he has cost us as well, blood. That doesn't mean Arteta out. Yeah? Before people jump down my throat. No, did he pause? Woy-yoy! Yeah? Ayo! It's not that, blood. But we are going to what's the word? We are going to what's the word, blood? We are going to what's the word, blood? Unpack. No, Diddy. This catastrophe of a performance, blood. This disgusting starting 11. This disgusting in-game management. The substitutes. We're going to break it down like DX, blood. Yeah? Now I will look at Cole Palmer's fucking... I don't know, blood. You get me? I can't even cuss Sophie, blood. You understand? But
technically, I'm probably old enough to be his mum.
Nah, you're not that old.
No, I'm not that old.
Was you letting off at 13?
No,
yo, what are you? Hey, yo, blood. You understand? What do you mean, blood?
I was going to say, I'm not like young enough to be his wife, so... Sister?
Well, now you could because he's 20, innit? And
sister.
The way that these, well, not you, but the way that these older gal love run after the little youth them and you understand? We see how Huncho is with Keisha Cole and Huncho is 24 and Keisha Cole is 42.
Oh, really?
18-year gap, blood. Do you understand? But if a man did that, but when a gal does it, it's all cool. It's like, for example, I see girls on Twitter saying, Cole Palmer, have my babies. Pause. Yeah? One rule for the other, innit? But let's go back to
I don't think
football.
That's true. I have a relationship. I have a relationship with my family, and they're about 20 years apart.
No. But
the girl's younger.
No, but I'm saying like if a man was to tweet what I just said, I ain't repeating it again.
Tweet.
Yeah. You understand? Come on, bro. Harassment, all this shit. But gal them can, you get me? squeeze a man's bum and all of this, and you get me? It's all good, but anyway, I'm going off track because my head is just, I'm everywhere, blood. You understand right now? I'm everywhere. But Arteta, blood, that fucking lineup, bro.
What was wrong with the lineup?
You put Havertz in fucking midfield and you put Zinchenko at left back. Why are you doing that? Why are you going against everything that we have done so well to get us in this position? No, Diddy. You literally fucked it yourself, blood. Self-destruct. You press the button, beep, and you understand?
Why didn't
you set off a detonator, blood. You understand? Suicide bomber settings, bro. I swear to God. Shoe bomber settings, bro. I swear to God. Why the fuck you gonna put Zinchenko over Tomiyasu? Okay, you don't want to put Kiwior in. Villa have that pace threat, yeah? And that hurt us against Bayern. So we saw what happened to Kiwior. Okay, cool. I get that. Why are you putting Bart Simpson in? Why are you putting the crybaby in? The politician. Why are you putting him in, bro? Why are you putting in the United Nations, blood? The leader of the United Nations, blood. The Ukrainian representative of the United Nations, blood. Why are you putting him in? No, Diddy. Why? Why are you putting Havertz into midfield? We finally unlocked Havertz, yeah? And then what do? You lock him back up, blood.
Why did he do that?
You tell me. This man has brain freeze. You understand? You know, like Mega Man when his brain freezes. It's like that, bro. He just has a brain freeze and he just loses all composure. He overthinks it. Unai Emery again has put Arteta in a spliff. Unai Emery, again, since leaving Arsenal, has ruined another title opportunity. Another trophy opportunity, I should say. Because he won a title. Because he kicked man out of the fucking Europa. Yeah? So he stopped man from getting Champions League football. He stopped man from getting fucking a trophy. And now, he's put the biggest spanner in the road in our title chase, blood. And when this fraud, yeah? When this fraud was sitting here saying, oh, believe in your team. You're a joke. Look at you, you coward. Da-da-da-da. Let me tell you something. Coward. That is why I support Arsenal Football Club and she supports Chelsea. Because I know my club better than anybody. Yeah? I said that we are not going to win every game. I said it. Yeah?
No, actually.
And the first fucking game that we fucking lose is the one I said we'd win. I said, OT, I'm nervous. Yeah? I'm nervous about OT. What about Tottenham away? What about Wolves away?
Yeah, you weren't.
What about Chelsea home? What about Chelsea home, blood? Now that they, excited, Cole Palmer running down Haaland. Yes. Cole Palmer scored more goals than my whole front line. Let that sink in. Cole Palmer has more goals than Nketiah, Jesus, Havertz.
It's 20 goals.
Combined. Cole Palmer cost 40 pussy clot million. I'm not getting on Havertz as well.
Babes,
I'm not getting on Havertz as well.
He doesn't know what to do with himself here. You're actually meant
Jermaine's
to
an Arsenal fan, so he just knows what he's doing. He's doing his job. He's doing his job, blood. You understand? I'm not getting on Havertz. That number 14, that other striker, get him out of my club now. I do not even want to see that guy on the plane to Bayern Munich, blood. If you take him Germany, left his blood clot there. Yeah? Left him there, blood. Yeah? There's a couple English youths at Bayer Leverkusen. He can go there, blood. Xhaka's there as well. You can go there, blood. Yeah? The man come on. The ball just bouncing off him. Positioning all off. Falling on the floor.
Are you talking about Nketiah?
Useless. Absolutely useless, blood.
To be fair, he hasn't had
Gabriel
much game time.
Jesus. The man is standing beside the post and you still somehow hit the fucking side netting. How?
I did see that.
Leandro Trossard. You have the whole goal, bro. Whole goal. Man are saying, oh, what a save from Martinez. He hit it fucking straight at him, bro. If he hits that on the swivel, it's a goal. The man just hit it on a swivel, blood. Do you understand? One thing I'll say with Arteta is, the first half, he done his job. We opened him up like a tin of beans. We should have had a couple goals. Yeah? The Havertz chance, when he hits it straight at Martinez. The Jesus header. Saka was unlucky when he whipped it wide. And the Trossard. So for me, 2 goals should have been scored. The second half, he fucking self-destruction. Ultimate self-destruction, bro. Look at the substitutions. The man brought off Ben White and left fucking Zinchenko on.
That is off.
And then Zinchenko's trying to do nutmegs on the edge of his own box. Till him and lick off the post on crossbar. The goal. The man is in the right back position. The man is in the right back position on the goal. He's playing everyone on side. Nah. Him as well. Leave him in Germany. Leave him as well, blood. Leave him as well, blood. Yeah? And let me tell you something. Yeah? You see tomorrow night, blood.
Yeah.
God help this team. God help this club. God help them fans that have gone out there. Because I know what happens in that stadium, blood. Yeah? And after the way we capitulated against fucking Aston Villa, I am shitting myself. Yeah? They had no fans when they came over here. And they bossed our midfield. Bossed it, blood. Goretzka, Musiala, the man I was saying that are the problem. Bossed it. Sane's got previous. The man's got no goals since October. Play Arsenal. Bang. Nabry. Why is it always our ex-players dunking on, man? Arsenal fans actually have confidence. You're mad. Y'all bun budge. You're not a bun weed. Y'all bun budge. Straight heron. That's what you man are bunning, bro. You hear me? You're smoking dog food.
No.
Big man ting. Let me tell you something. In the words of Vince McMahon, there is no chance in hell. Unfortunately. Because I would love it. Yeah? Shout out Kevin Keegan. I would love it if we beat them, blood. But we're not. We're fucking not, blood. And it's fucking heartbreaking because it's another fucking year. Another year down the drain. All this fucking hope. All this fucking unbeaten in 2024. For what? For what? To be to be the best loser in the league. First loser. I'm proud of this team, blood. You get me? But I'm disappointed as well. Because yet again, at the final hurdle, you fucked it. And you only got yourself to blame, mate. Simple as. I'm done.
Okay, can I say words now?
Go on.
Can I give my opinions on the game?
Yeah, of course.
Because I actually watched the highlights of the Villa game.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Well, no, like 3 or 4 times last night, just to get like
3 or 4 times. Look at that.
Yeah.
She's fucking rewinding it, blood.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because I just wanted to figure out where things, went wrong.
Oh, look, where
Obviously,
did it go
you've
wrong,
explained now, which
I
is
think
actually...
I explained where it went wrong.
You did.
Yeah.
But just from can I give my opinion?
Yes.
Okay.
If you must.
Now you've explained it, because Havertz basically in that game was he'd gone missing, hadn't he? But you've explained now that it was the positioning, the change. That was obviously Arteta's fault. I don't know why you do that, considering you need goals in a game where, if you look at Villa's up front with the likes of Ollie Watkins, etc., they're not the sort of team where you'd start to play more defensive. Does that make sense? I get the fact that you want to protect your own goal, but you also need goals yourself, and that was like a must-win, even if it wasn't pretty. So you're not gonna move the one player out of position that's actually helped you for basically the whole of March, more or less, further back. See what I'm saying? Jesus didn't really offer anything, to be honest, other than that one shot. And what confuses me is that when he came to Arsenal, you were buzzing about it, like singing his praises, like this is the one. We needed a striker. We've got him. Where's it all gone wrong for him?
He got injured. He got injured before the World Cup. No, at the World Cup. And he's never been the same since. He's lost pace. He's lost courage.
Yeah. Because it's like 2 different
that
players.
Yoga Benito that he had. You know what I mean? The only time I've seen it was the Bayern game when he set up Trossard. That's the only time I haven't seen it since.
You're right. Because before he got injured,
whoop, you don't know where he's going. Low center of gravity. It's fucking gone.
Before he got injured, he was scoring goals left, right, and
centre.
centre.
I was saying City sold him. Why wasn't he doing this at City? I didn't see him moving like City. It's like the Havertz thing. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, maybe Arteta's got this thing where he can like save a half dead player, like or a player on a downer. You get me? But the injury has played a big part. I will say that.
Well, I think what we can agree is Havertz hasn't got versatility when it comes to his position in the team. Mm-mm. You know, he has that one position. That's where he works the best. I don't know why you changed it. Like I said, this got a little bit mixed up. Sorry, with what I just said. I'm not saying that you don't need to play defensively. What I was saying is Villa are bound to get goals at some point. They obviously came with a game plan. You had the most of the possession. It was a bit like watching Chelsea, actually. All the possession and a load of shots at goal, and nothing comes into it, which is the first I've seen from you this season, I have to say.
The pressure's on.
You've always looked a threat.
I said it like when it was all 6-0, 5-0, I was still saying
you say
striker.
you say the pressure's on, Troopz.
Because when it's all 5-0, 6-0, it's all ring a rosy. Everyone wants to fucking get involved. But when it's crunch time now and the pressure's on, who's fucking got the minerals? When that chance drops, who's got the balls to put it in the back of the net?
Troopz, you say
None
that.
of you.
You say that.
Fucking none of you.
Troopz, you say that, but Villa should have been one of your most winnable games.
Bro, these man...
If you look at Spurs and United, you said you always have trouble going to Old Trafford. Obviously, Spurs is a London derby, probably your biggest rivals in the league. So,
No, United's our biggest rival.
okay, right.
United's
In
the
London,
biggest
let's
one.
put it that way, the most hostile.
Yeah,
so,
the most hostile ground we go to.
Yeah, so those would be the ones that would be the hardest because they're going to want to stop you from winning the league, essentially. It's going to be like...
Yeah, but Emery as well. You have to remember there's the Emery factor there.
Yeah.
That is a factor in this game.
But before this game, I never heard you say, we didn't even discuss it. It wasn't even in the ballpark of a conversation.
We had midweek. Remember, we had midweek.
Yeah,
we had Bayern.
But would you
we discussed Bayern.
So if we discussed it prior, would you have said, I'm worried about this fixture?
I said 2-0 Arsenal. I said it would be close. I said it'll probably be 1-0 to the 80th minute and then we'll get a break 2-0.
Yeah.
Because I know how Emery sets up his sides.
Yeah.
I know Villa have been a bit better away from home this year, but they're still a bit ropey away from home. So I thought we got enough. Douglas Luiz was suspended. How the fuck is Douglas Luiz suspended and then we're still getting bad up in the midfield? How is this possible? Their fucking destructor is fucking injured. No, sorry, suspended, but we're still getting dominated in the midfield in the second half.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. I don't think any players particularly had a good game.
Odegaard, only one.
Yeah.
Odegaard, only one. I feel so sorry for that guy. And I'm so happy there is no buyback clause for Real Madrid because they would come and snap up his clout real quick. Then they'd be on fucking planet Mars, blood. Tchouameni, Valverde, Camavinga, Mbappe's going there. Fucking Jude's there. Fucking Vinicius. Brother, we fucking... This is New Age Galacticos. But they're actually gonna win something unlike the fucking real Galacticos where they... You understand? They had all the class, all the fucking talent, but they never had the chemistry. You get me? The man had fucking Ronaldo, Zidane, Beckham, Figo, Roberto Carlos. You get me? These are the GOATs. Now they've got the potential new GOATs of this generation. Do you understand? The likes of Saliba. If we don't start winning, these men are leaving. Let me tell you lot something now, blood. I've been here, yeah? I've seen Cesc go. I've seen Van Pagan go. I've seen Ali Bayor, Nasri, Clichy, Cashley Cole, Henri, Viet, all these man I've seen leave to go and win trophies, blood. Yeah? Let me tell you something. For how long? Bukayo. For how long? Man are lucky that Klopp has left this Premier League because he was thirsty. No diddy. I repeat, thirsty. No diddy. For Martinelli and Saka, blood. He loves our wingers, bro. I am so happy because Klopp's got the capability to throw out the rod. No diddy. Wiggle it about. No diddy. And pull it back in. No diddy. Pure no diddy right there, blood. You understand?
Crikey. What a sentence.
Because let me tell you something. The man then will start leaving, bro. Because these men are capable of winning. These men are capable of playing in the top teams that compete for the Premier League, the Champions League. Do you understand? If we keep fucking about, it's done. All of this fucking giving these men 1 year deal. Fuck off. El Neni, fuck off. I'm sorry. Jorginho, fuck off. Lokonga, piss off. Nketiah, go. Get all this shit out, blood. Zinchenko, go. Ramsdale, you're not going to play. You got to go, blood. I don't want Ramsdale to go, but you ain't going to play. We can get a little 25 mil, 30 mil English tax. Go.
I thought
and go out and get me some fucking proper, because there's no world-class players in this team right now. There's potential. Yeah? And it's free that I can say. Because I don't think...
No,
I don't think Saka can get to world-class. I think Saka can be elite, but world-class... I think he's got to add a few more things to his game. Then I think he can get to world class. Saliba can get world class, Rice can get world class, and Odegaard can get world class. Them three guaranteed can go to world class level, blood. Yeah? But the rest, Gabriel Magalhaes as well. World class, blood. Yeah? The rest of them I think can get to elite. We need world class now. When you look at City, they have world class now. You look at Madrid. Look at the people that are... The favorite, like the ones that you think is going to win Champions League, they have world-class players now. They have ready-made killers now. Big game players now that are going to turn up. Do you understand? We don't have that, blood. This summer window, this is like the 10th fucking year in a row that I'm saying that this transfer window is vital. Vital, blood. Yeah? Because if City go out and get Kimmich, boy, 5 in a row, mate. 5 in a row, mate. Simple as, blood. Simple as, bro. A striker and a fucking midfielder is blood. I mean, I don't care. You go spend 150 on it. 150 on it, bro. Because you need like a 80 million. You need like 80 mil to get a proper striker, and then probably 60, 70 to get a proper midfielder. Maybe more, depending who you're trying to go for. You get me? As Zubomendi, you probably get 50 million around that market. I like Zubomendi. You get me? I think he's quality, blood, but he's young, and he's not world class ready.
If you do get a proper striker,
there's no midfielders that are world class that you can get available. Tchouameni, nope. Camavinga, nope. Who else? Valverde, nope.
Caicedo,
he ain't world class.
Well, I'm taking the piss. But hold on. So if you do get a proper striker, where will that leave Havertz to fit into the fold?
Havertz can go on the bench.
Okay, really?
Havertz is not plan A. Jesus is not plan A. Realise this. You man a plan B. We're working with a plan B right now. We ain't got a plan A. We don't have a plan A. That's the thing. We don't have a plan A. We only have a plan B.
That's what I don't get. Like, why would you
plan
move
B
in?
And plan G? Because Nketiah's plan G.
Why would you move? Why would Arteta?
I'd rather one of the youth them than him.
Why would Arteta move him from the only position that he's played well in this season, when you know Aston Villa have goal scorers, and then basically sort of like decapitalise, is that a word, on any chance? Because you needed goals to win that game. You had to at least score one. You can't rely on the fact that Villa are going to come to your stadium and think, oh well, we're just going to lie back. They only needed one or two chances. Tielemans, that could have been another goal.
Even
luckily
Watkins
the bar
hit the
hit
post in the first half.
Yeah, they both did. They only need that one shot, because they are one of those teams that is very dangerous on the counter. Very dangerous. They have proven goal scorers. They're all playing well together as a team. They also had a lot riding on that game, because they're obviously going for top 4. So it wasn't like it was a nothing game to them. And you could see that in the fans' faces when Leon Bailey and Ollie Watkins went over to celebrate. Can I just ask why you were so angry with Leon Bailey? You seemed to slam your table down. The mic went funny.
Anyway, the title's done.
No, have I missed something?
Anyway, the title's done.
No, can you just explain it to me? Have I missed something?
Anyway, the title's done.
Listen, this is a discussion. You can't just go...
Yeah, I talk about what I want.
Yeah, but you can't just go sleepies and give it to me when Chelsea are in the mud.
I just gave you everything.
And then be like, nah.
Because I can't give you everything. You're not Lily.
Well, I'd actually like to say that I don't think the title's entirely done. It's most likely done.
Okay, now we're moving on still.
No, it's most likely done.
Jay. Chelsea 6.
Everton
0. Okay, Cole Palmer's got to go to the Euros.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Babe! Woo!
You didn't see my tweet?
I didn't see that. I don't go on Twitter, do I now? I don't like the hatefulness on it. What did you say? Because let's just backtrack here. Let's just backtrack here to last week and the week before. Let's get this right, Soph. Most of his goals are penalties. Well, 3 out of the 4 last night weren't penalties.
Do you want it word for word?
Yep, come on then.
Okay, Cole Palmer is him. He's got to go Euros, I can't lie.
I love it, babes. Welcome to the fold.
Well, he is Caribbean, so...
Well, no. You said he was a different version.
No, I said he's not Jamaican.
Right.
So I said he's not Jamaican, but he's a Caribbean.
Okay.
So he is still in the gang.
I
he's
see.
Just not like in the certainty gang.
I see.
You're like, when we step out, you can pull up.
Yeah. Do you know what? Even his goals yesterday, they weren't necessarily easy goals. A couple of were. There was obviously a mistake from Pickford.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that was easy. That was on his right foot.
Okay, well, yeah, true. Okay, again, I'm just saying it was a given mistake. But his first goal, like just the lead up to it, the amount of touches he made, I think it was like 13 touches or something like that.
Little flick,
and then he had to, and then he, I mean, he couldn't even really see the goal. If you think he had the defenders in front of him, he just curled it into the bottom left hand corner. And when he celebrated, like the thing is, when you're watching him, especially I was in the Maff Yard and lower, when you're watching him start close, it's not necessarily just his goals. I know that's the most important thing, but he makes everything look effortless. Easy, so much confidence. It's a joke really for a player of his age.
20, innit?
Yeah, 20, to have scored 20 goals already this season. I think I saw a stat as well. I got it up. He's the first player since Frank Lampard, I think.
And Drogba.
Yeah, but he's the first player I screenshotted.
I think he broke. I saw something on Sky. He broke a record of Good Johnson.
Here it is. Cole Palmer becomes the first Chelsea player to notch 4 goals in a single Premier League match since Frank Lampard in March 2010. You know,
and I think this
and he's scored in like he's scored in like 7 consecutive home matches. It's a mad stat, and especially because our team ain't been playing well. That's also very difficult to do. Sometimes you can shine as a player, but to his extent, what he's done, he's carried this team. I don't know where we'd be without Cole Palmer this season. It'd be madness. He can move around. His not just on the ball, off the ball, his movement, gets himself into the right spaces, has the confidence. He isn't a selfish player. If he can make the pass, he will make the pass.
Mad Wiki.
Well, let's go on to that then. No. Actually, do you know what?
Nah, Jackson's finished first.
Well, let's go to Jackson first.
That was. Do you know what that reminded me of? That was like.
Because it's happened before, innit, with players.
Who was it?
Rarely, but it happens.
It was. What? That goal is very similar to. Do you know what goal that's like? Do you remember Drogba's goal against Liverpool when you won 1-0 2007? When it's coming from the right. And he's chested it, and he's got like Carragher behind him, and he spun and hit it on his left.
Oh no,
They had like the Samson kit. It was the year after you won the league, so it was Mourinho was manager.
Okay, yeah.
That goal reminded me of that goal. Chelsea fans in the comments, you lot will remember. Sophie was still a young buck. You get me?
Still a young.
But
lady.
It was very reminiscent to that. The one touch, the spin and move, one hit. He was holding the ball very well yesterday.
Who are you talking about?
Jackson,
yeah. Yeah, he was. You know what? It was such a good game because I don't necessarily think Everton they weren't having like they had their worst day at the office. But in terms of quality, I think James Tarkowski, I think he went and did like his post-match interview, and he said, it wasn't actually
a 6-0.
It wasn't like a tactical, like there were little things they were doing. Little mistakes they made, obviously Pickford. But just in general, it was the tackles they weren't winning the ball. Little things like that, because they actually set up pretty nicely, to be honest. It weren't like when I watched Luton at the Bridge at the start of the season where they just looked completely out of their depth. But just I don't want to take away from how good we were. And I don't think they expected that. I don't think they knew how to handle it. We seemed to work together as a team for once, up until that penalty situation, which I will discuss in a minute. And it was just lovely to finally, number one, keep a clean sheet. And secondly, start scoring goals that I know we can score. I know it's Everton. I know they're, going to be battling relegation in some form. Obviously now they've got their points deduction again, which they're appealing. But, we sort of outclassed them in every area of the pitch. I thought Trevor Chalobah was great. Made some really, really good sort of kicks off the line, defensive kicks. So he was fantastic, and just as a team, the effort there was great. I think they did have one goal offside. It was ruled offside. But then we'll get to the penalty then, because it sort of put a dampen on like the entire day. Number one, I'm just going to say this for everybody in the back, loud and clear, as I've said before, Cole Palmer is our penalty taker. Okay, if you want to take the ball, that needs to be discussed pre-game, and Poch, as he has done now, needs to enforce that before the game starts. If there was an agreement that said, once we get past 3-4-0, feel free to let other people take it, okay? Chelsea ain't really got much to go for in the Premier League this season. The only thing that we really can go for, to be honest, is Cole Palmer.
Europa, you're 3 points behind United.
Well, yeah, that too, but also Cole Palmer challenging to get the Golden Boot now. That's the only thing they can. So his teammates should understand that. But just, I don't know why. I get it why Noni might do, because Noni wants to do well. I think he wants to show his quality. Why the hell?
I think he thought the penalty was given for the foul on him, but it was given for Palmer.
Yeah, okay,
the referee's gone back and said, no, it's that one.
Yeah, and I think from his point of view, he'd be thinking, well, we're already 4-0 up. Like, give the ball. Like, don't be selfish, Cole. Give the ball to somebody else. But Cole Palmer is the penalty taker, which is why Poch needs to enforce that before, discuss that with the players before, and say, listen, this is the situation. This is what it is. We're not having that again. We don't need to be fighting amongst ourselves. Not a good look. It's terrible PR. It's going to attract too much negative attention on it, and it's going to take away from an amazing 6-0 win. However, Jackson, I don't know why Jackson's getting involved and why he thinks he is worthy of taking a penalty at all. Yes, he scored a great goal, but during this season, he's been absolutely atrocious. Atrocious. Because most of the goals he's scored have been little tap-ins here, sort of lucky goals here and there. They have, other than the one he scored yesterday, actually. But that doesn't mean that you're worthy of getting involved. That to me shows a lot of immaturity. I think it shows sort of the age that we have in the squad at the minute. And I praise actually Conor Gallagher for coming in and saying, listen, Cole's taking it, like back off. But yeah, Jackson, that was just a little bit
even after Cole
Please
scored, he
that.
didn't want to go over and celebrate with him.
Well, it's ridiculous.
Like Madueke was like saying to him, yo, come bro. Like, no, did he? Like,
but I don't know. But I don't know why he the thing is, I can tell with Jackson, he has a little bit of a, what's the word?
Ego.
Like, ego, yes. A little bit of an ego. And you need that to some extent if you want to be the best, but not to the point where it clouds your judgment and it hinders you from becoming better. You know, there has to be some sort of happy medium there.
Did they do that in the last minute when the Man United game and you got the penalty last minute? I didn't see none of them fighting for it then.
No.
I just saw this. Here, Cole, Cole.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now you want to do bad man.
But like I think I said to you with the Sterling...
Because I was watching it and Dele Alli was on Monday Night
He was,
Football,
I saw him as well.
and he was saying that, he said that he was like, it's funny though, because when it was the 3-3, nobody wanted to take the penalty. There was no. It's a pressure point now.
Yeah.
Now there's no pressure. Oh, you're going to get a little goal, but you weren't doing that when it was 3-3.
But that's what I'm saying. They should want to help their teammate in that sense. You know, Cole Palmer could do the unthinkable compared to, like, if you think about where we are in the league, where City are. He's on par with Erling Haaland to get the golden boot. They've both got 20 goals so far this season. I'm going to ask you some questions for my TikTok after. I'm glad you've come down. you got the chance to redeem yourself. But anyway, but I think with this whole Sterling situation, with what happened with that penalty, we've seen what can happen when your ego gets the better of you. You have a massive attitude. No, I want to take it. And I'm not here for it. So I didn't care what the scoreline was yesterday. And actually, do you know what? I thought to myself, yeah, I mean, we're 4-0 up. Going apeshit. They were like, it's Cole's ball, for God's sake, all booing. Because the thing is, Cole deserves it.
It looked a bit like Africa versus the Caribbean. And then Gallagher just said, like, I don't know what to do, mate. Who am I supporting, mate? Like, because Cole Palmer's there. I'm like, me and the kids are watching, and I'm like, bro, you know they're all black. Like, Cole Palmer's black, bro. Like, bro, how are they? I said, bro, you know what? This is Africa versus Caribbean, bro. This is like school days all over again. Africa versus Caribbean, bro. We used to have big fights in school, like the Caribbeans versus Africans at playtime.
My mum was...
and it was like that. That's how I was like, brother, they're trying to rush the Caribbean youth, blood. And the Gallagher came over. Nah, come on, lads. Let's just fight and keep it. You know what I mean? Keep it pie and match, mate. You know what I mean?
Pie and mash. Oh my God.
I was cracking up. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But again, I think it shows the age of all the players. I think Silva had to go over and
I see him go over first.
Calm a few of them down.
Him and Gusto, they were like, yo.
Listen, if this was any other season, I think, where we...
Gusto's young, but he showed experience.
Yeah. No, but he's shown that all season, really. He's been in his own little pool. I think, obviously, there's been a lot riding on him. He knows when Reece James is back fit, he needs to really, really help. Stop it.
No,
every time you make a joke like that, I lose my trail of thought and I start waffling.
Man, riding on him, that's a no diddy. No. Hey, yo.
He's got a lot riding on his situation.
There we go. Even that's a no diddy.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, well, I can't say it any other way.
He's got a lot of pressure.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like he's just been so focused in his own world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He weren't trying to take it yesterday.
He don't give a shit.
That weren't his issue. He's all about helping the team keep in his place. That's the main thing to him. But yeah, I think with Noni, I can sort of understand it. He has been very good this season. He's been more of like a sub. He's been more of a super sub. Impact player, yeah. So I get it. But at the end of the day, and Poch sort of saved himself because I was going to go off on him before this.
He did not look happy.
He came out after and said, listen, I've said now that can't happen again,
yeah, he
basically.
Was like, they'll be dropped.
Yeah, because you can't be doing that. Yeah. It's embarrassing for the fans. You know, it's all very, very well, people saying, you know, we need to give them more support. The bridge was actually rocking yesterday before even kickoff. It was actually a really, really good atmosphere. But you have to give us something back in return. And we don't need that. Like, we don't need that sort of animosity around the club. Animosity around the club. Yeah. We don't need any of that. So I think with Jackson, he just needs to calm himself down. If he starts acting like Drogba and not Pato, can we say?
Yeah.
Then maybe he can step up. But I think with the season we've had and where we are in the league, the only thing we've really got left to go for now would be obviously the FA Cup, Europa League, and then Cole Palmer getting the Golden Boot. They're the three. So they should want to support him in that. The season in terms of the Premier League is more or less done. We can't achieve top four. We're not going to win the Premier League title. What about
Europa though? Because you're 3 points behind United, a game in hand.
Again, I think a lot of other teams have helped us out there because our form ain't been great. We've just relied on the fact that Newcastle, United, they've all sort of like started to like slowly decline. Spurs being Spurs. I mean, what's new there? To be honest, we can talk about that. Van de Ven, we've got to talk about that. But I do think it's possible now. I actually predicted we finish 7th at the start of the season. I'm going to keep to that because I think we still have some tough games.
So Conference League next year.
We've got Spurs. I mean, listen, it'll be a start. If anything, I think I did see something like Poch said it wouldn't be good for us to get Europe next season or something, and I was like, I hope that's not true. I'm not even going to look into it because I'd be proper furious with that. He said, we're a young team, blah blah. I don't care. You do not turn down an opportunity to play in Europe. Like borderline, that's it. Like we're not going to discuss it. But it is possible to get top 6. Will we do it? I don't know, because we come out as one team one day and the next we're back to square one and we're performing like a bunch of clowns. So people are asking me for predictions. I wouldn't have predicted 6-0 yesterday, would you? Nobody would have done, I think I said
3-1 Chelsea.
I said 3-1. But it wasn't a prediction, it was a hope. That's what I'm going with now. But yeah, in terms of Cole Palmer, Chelsea tweeted out, who was your man of the match? There was 4 options. All 4 were Palmer.
Of course, because he got 4 goals. They think they're smart.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But I'm just, with him, he's just one of those players where you watch him, it looks effortless.
Young player of the year?
I think he has to be. Who are the other contenders?
Saka. But he's been better than Saka.
I think in terms of what Cole Palmer's achieved, bearing in mind the rest of the team, he's not had some teammates to uplift him, to push him, to get the wins in games. And when you're watching him, he's just a very magical player. And I can't believe for the confidence he shows when he seems so shy off camera. He's not one of those that goes, like I don't want to do that again, but he's not like a ruff, 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 ruff type of player. Do you know what I mean? He's more calm, cold, collected. But he's just a different type of player. And I want to give a special mention as well to Alfie Gilchrist. When he scored that goal, obviously this is his boyhood club. He wanted to jump into the crowd. He wanted to be one of us. And that's what fans want. They're willing to give you the time. They're willing to, be patient with you as long as you show that you want to play for the badge. And he does that, Man
City 5, Luton 1.
I mean, Luton are going down, I'm afraid. I don't know what to tell you.
Unfortunately.
I think the turning point they've not had the best season in general, but I think when they lost to Bournemouth after being 3-0 up, that for me was me saying to myself, they're going to go down because the mentality isn't there. You cannot be letting go of 3-0 leads. You can't. You can draw at most. You can't be letting go of that.
Yeah, because that was the rematch of the Lockyer game when he unfortunately collapsed.
Oh,
and they were actually winning that game when it got stopped. They were winning 2-1.
Oh.
So, yeah, Luton are looking in trouble. But City, they're looking very, very good. Doku found his level. You get me? Championship. He found his level. Man, like Beetlejuice. Kovacic, banging goal.
What does Beetlejuice mean?
It's a character.
Oh. Yeah. Do you know what Kovacic's goal reminded me of? Do you remember when Chelsea played, it's not exactly the same, but when Chelsea played Liverpool, we were 2-0 down, and Kovacic comes back with like...
Oh, yeah, the 2-2.
And he comes back with like a slight volley. I'm not saying it was the same,
Yeah.
Maybe slightly different positions, but he has got that in him.
Yeah.
Every now and again. Stop saying that.
No, it is about got it in him. That's
my nose run. I got a cold.
Guavidol, or should I say Vardio? I call him Barbie-doll. Since I've been cussing him, he stepped it up. Very good performance midweek against Madrid, and then he got himself a absolute screamer for City. City go top, 2 points clear, and I fully expect them to just go on and do 4 in a row.
The only team that can really
is Arsenal. We're the only team that can stop them. Liverpool ain't doing nothing. Speaking of Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 1.
Wow.
Do it for Klopp. You man are going out with a fucking Carabao Cup as his farewell trophy, blood. You get me? Piss poor from Liverpool in the forward line.
Poor defensively as well.
Yeah, Diaz, piss poor. Nunez, piss poor. Curtis Jericho Jones, piss poor.
Ever since the game at Old Trafford, their heads have gone.
Yeah, I believe that Hussam said to me that he thinks that the Arsenal defeat is where they started to decline. I think it was the FA Cup defeat in against United at Old Trafford.
Do you?
Because I think it was then, because they lost that and then they started to stumble. They drew at OT. They got slapped up by Atalanta. Now they lost to flipping Palace. That's 2 games in a row they've lost at home, conceding 4 goals and scoring none.
Yeah.
You get me? Liverpool title race is dead and gone.
Well, you could-
Your trophy dreams are dead and gone. Europa League dead and gone. Quadruple dead and gone. Jurgen Klopp, he can piss off into the sun with a fucking Carabao Cup, mate. What else
dear
do we
Lord.
have? Newcastle 4.
Yep,
Tottenham
Spurs.
0. Hold that blood.
Van der Ven
Van
was
der Ven
doing.
looking like,
he was doing roly polies.
No. He was looking like Meg the Stallion. Yada 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 yada. No, did he? You understand? The man got dunked on his head, bro. The man did Meg the Stallion, and then he did Booker T blood. Man did the spinner Rooney cuz. Man was there on his head top. You understand? Twice. Not once. Twice. Remember Guardiola at Anfield? Twice. He got spun. Twice. You understand? How dare you try to compare him to William Saliba? How dare you try to compare that fucking atrocious defensive pairing of Romero and Van der Ven as better than Saliba and Gabriel? Put down the crack pipe, lads. Yeah? Don't do drugs, children. Yeah? Tottenham's top 4 hopes are in jeopardy. God is good, blood. God is fucking good.
They were saying they were going to win the league at the start of the season.
Win what, blood? You man can't even win a fucking pre-season tournament, let alone a real trophy, blood. You get me?
Yeah, there's some serious delusion going on around
still looking
there.
for Maddison as well. I remember they said Maddison was better than Odegaard. Haven't seen him since he's come back from injury. You get me? If it was up to me, I'd take Barkley instead of him to the Euros, blood. Mug. Who else we got smoke for, blood?
Timo Werner didn't really do anything.
Don't even get me. Fucking Finding Nemo. Bun that, you blood. You understand? You get me? Ange, you know what I mean? Playing a high line.
Yeah, he loves that high
Doesn't really
line.
work, mate. You know what I mean? Like,
Expressions going off
you get me?
on the high line.
You get me? Man lost his voice 4 times in the game, blood. You understand? But
He did.
long may it continue. You get me? What other results are there, blood?
I mean, nothing else of importance, to be honest.
That's really the.
West Ham.
I mean, West Ham lost 2-0. Andres Pereira running riot. Burnley won, but Brighton won. That mistake from the keeper. Jesus Christ.
I didn't actually watch that one, I don't think.
He went to like the ball's rolling back to him. He's gone to stop it. Rolled under.
Oh, no, not one of those.
Yep, one of them P rollers.
No.
What else do we have? Brentford 2. Sheffield United 0. Sheffield United are dead and gone.
They're gone.
They are dead and gone.
They're gone.
Thank you for taking part. We'll see you in maybe another 5 years, mate. You fucking yo-yo club. Who else have we got, blood? I'm trying to scan. Like I'm scanning.
I don't think there's anything
like,
else
I can see the video
important.
printer.
United, Bournemouth.
Yeah. Oh, Man United 2. Or should I say Bournemouth 2, Man United 2. Man United getting away with it again.
Yeah.
Scraping a draw. Even their defender was doing yada 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 yada. Spinner-Rooney settings, blood. You understand? I saw a beautiful picture where it had Van der Ven and the Man United player on a deck chair.
Oh, no.
Because of the way they were like, you understand, getting put in a spliff, blood. So you get me. Long may that continue. Eric 10 spliffs.
There were a lot of spliffs this week.
Eric 10 spliffs proving that he needs to lay off the spliffs, blood. You get me. Alejandro Garnacho liking Mark Goldfish's tweets.
Was he?
Yeah, bro.
Was
you get
he?
me? Yeah. So
give me the tea.
I want to see the same energy that you lot gave Sancho. Yeah. When Sancho was liking tweets and doing all of this, I want to see the same energy for that ugly little rat. Yeah. The man
What was he liking?
Goldbridge was saying like, oh, basically, Garnacho, like he was at fault, but Ten Hag, like, he's basically defending Garnacho, innit?
Right.
Like, and Ten Hag basically pulled him off, and rightly so. The United fans were with it, but yeah, there's a bit of yes, it's all going off like United stan versus the whole Man United fan base. They're trying to literally cancel him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just there with the popcorn enjoying it.
Yeah.
You get me? But
I've never watched any of Mark Goldbridge videos.
yeah,
I haven't.
I did a couple
I don't know
videos with him back in the day with Robbie.
Oh, did you?
But I never liked him. He's a police boy. We don't deal with him, man. They're in farmer. But Champions League, Bayern second leg prediction.
I don't know. It's going to be very, very difficult for you.
All right, I'm
you
going to say it straight. If we score first, we win 2-1. If they score first, they win 3-1. Done.
Yeah, because I think, I mean, even in Chelsea's experience, going away from home is so hard. So hard. You need to at least get the wins at home, 100%. And back then, we had obviously away goals to think about. So if that was the case, you'd probably be a little bit screwed right now.
We'd be out.
Yeah. But, you know, you have a little bit of a lifeline there. It depends. I think it's up to Arteta. He has to put Havertz in the right position.
This fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and we've got 4 lifelines. Bro, we've got none.
No.
Lifelines have been taken away.
Arteta needs
We
to
don't even
climb
have phone a
out.
friend now. What's Arteta? Hello, Troop. What the fuck are we gonna do, guys? We're not going to do fucking nothing, guys.
Listen, Arteta has to play Havertz in the correct position, the only position he can play in. Okay? Your back line needs to be completely and utterly solid. Solid to a T. None of this picking up the ball, getting away with a penalty for God knows what. None of that. Saliba and Gabriel need to be on their shit. There can be no slip-ups away from home. None. Because Bayern ain't even had the best season this year. Bottled their league. So it is winnable. But you can't afford to make one error, really. You just can't. Especially in ones that you were making at home. Can't do that.
So what are you saying?
I could honestly see it maybe resulting in a draw and you having some sort of extra time. Not sure if it'll get to pens. I'm going to be supportive of you. I'm going to go for you to win it in extra time.
City Madrid. It's currently 3-3.
Oh, they're City at home now, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those 3 goals they scored at Madrid, especially Foden's, it was like lightning.
Yeah, but then even the Madrid goals were cold.
They were fantastic as well. You're right. Again, that could be another penalty situation. I don't know.
2-1 City.
Really? Okay. I'm going to go for some draws because I think both teams are pretty even.
Barca, PSG. We're doing a watch along tonight. Make sure you come link up.
Oh, I'll come join.
Yeah, pull up. Barca winning 3-2.
Yeah, but is it at PSG or is it at Barca?
No, it's at Barca's ground, but it's not at Camp Nou. It's being real. It's being
redeveloped. Well, they need to.
Renovation.
They need to. Bloody place is a bin.
It's a shithole.
It's a bin. I've been there and it's scary.
Ain't that scary?
No, it's really high up. Oh,
that's
can't be
right,
dealing with
okay.
that. Okay.
2-0 Barca.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think that's about right.
Atletico Dortmund is currently 2-1 Atletico.
I think Atletico win it 2-0.
Atletico 1-0.
Okay.
Because it's in Dortmund.
Okay.
And then what's the other one?
Do you want me to have a look?
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all 4.
Thing is, I haven't really been following the Champions League this season because I'm a little bit upset that we ain't in
what
it.
a shame.
So I'm sorry.
We ain't going to be in it after Wednesday anyway, so fuck it. I'll be with you. And that's it, people. Episode, I don't even know, blood. Wrapped
I think
up like
are we
a zombie.
34 or
It might be.
35?
I don't
35
even care.
maybe.
I don't even care at this point. You get me? But big up everyone. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Make sure you follow Sophie on TikTok.
Sophie Rose Blue. But don't forget, we're not in next week, are we?
Yeah, we're not in.
Well, we might be in later because I got the marathon on Sunday.
Yeah, she got the marathon, so we'll be back again the week after. Wish her luck and all of that, blood. You understand? But yeah, another trophy bottled, mate.